Badoosh.
Hey guys, my name is Sigman and welcome back to the madness that is everybody's favorite part of the week, video logs. Had to shorten the intro on that for a little bit because my throat is not cooperating with me this morning. If you can tell, I sound a little deeper. Ever since Indie PopCon, I've been fighting something off. First I thought it was a stomach bug. Maybe I had bad food from a restaurant or something. I don't know. Here lately, it feels like there's just been something in my throat, like just gunk, just bleh. I've been drinking a lot of water, a lot of fluids and all that stuff, and it's not really doing a whole lot, so I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little deeper than usual. But it happens. I'm hoping to get over it here real soon. I haven't really felt any really sick effects, just my stomach being a little upset. So, I mean, if that's the worst it gets, then I'm not complaining too much. Because I've heard of a lot of people from Indie PopCon getting really sick, which is actually really common for those things, which kind of blew my mind because I went last year. My wife and I went last year, and I didn't get sick from it, so I don't know. I will say the Wii U tablet getting chewed up by my dog Midnight really threw a wrench into my recording plans because I had plans to record a lot of Mario Maker to get all that set up for you guys. And then it just really threw a wrench into things. I'm hoping to get a new tablet ordered in this week. I will say the comments are pretty thin this week, mainly because they're from the same people, which is perfectly fine. You will never hear me complain about comments in a video. I appreciate any conversation or feedback that you may have, but I didn't want anyone to think that I'm giving favoritism to one person or another or anything like that. I just wanted it to... So I figured instead I would just pick the comments that would be the best for this video, so yeah! Speaking of comments, time to get to everybody's favorite part, the one you've all been waiting for, comments! Hopefully the gamepad is salvageable. That really sucks, man. Sorry you didn't get to spend as much time at the con as you wanted either. Know you were really looking forward to that, but at least hanging out with friends is always fun. You are absolutely right on that. The Wii U pad, as I said before, is pretty much foobarred. It is done. The tablet, the screen lights up, the touchscreen part lights up, but it does not register any touches. You select a screen, select something, it doesn't work at all. The only reason why my wife was upset about it is because she couldn't watch Orange is the New Black on Netflix. And also, yeah, it really sucked that I wasn't able to go to Indie PopCon for as long as I should have. I was only there for an hour. But I went out and my wife and I managed to meet up with some people from Able Gamers and we had some food and it was a good time. It ended up being a lot of fun. Really sucks I didn't get to really go to the event and meet people and try to spread the word about the channel around. But I mean, you win some and you lose some. You should play Life is Strange. I thought about it, but really, and I've talked about this before, I think it was a while back, story-driven games like that, story-driven games are not my forte, and it's because mainly you're just sitting there and all the dialogue is happening and you're just kind of listening because you don't want to interrupt because obviously your viewers are going to want to know what the story's about or what they're saying and whatnot. I would want to talk all the time. That would drive me absolutely nuts. And to me, and I'm not dissing any other YouTubers that do this, but to me at that point, it feels like it's just a reaction video. You're just sitting there watching it as it happens. And outside of throwing in a little commentary of, oh, wow, okay, that's this or this is that or laughing or crying or whatever. It's not really a Let's Play to me. It's more of just reacting, just straight up reacting to that. I know it's kind of weird because technically Let's Playing is reacting to my gameplay, but it's actual active gameplay, not storytelling or listening to people talk and then reacting to what they say. But yeah, the whole thing just feels like a react video because you're just sitting there not really doing anything. You're just listening and occasionally you'll do stuff in the game, but it's mainly talking. And I really think it doesn't suit the style of the channel because I have this batshit crazy reaction to everything and it'd just be really hard to pull off in that. It says running out of underpants, not running for underpants. She is referring to the game Running Out of Underpants. Well, the point was to get more underpants. So jelly of your super professional setup, man. Love your voice too. Think I'll be sticking around. Well, that's awesome, man. I'm glad to have you around. Hope you enjoy the content. Hope you enjoy what it's like in here. Well, not really in here, because if you were in here right now, that'd be kind of awkward, and you'd probably be far away from where you live, and we don't need to go through that kind of thing. The setup's really cool. It's actually not that expensive, but if you go back to my oldest videos, where I was absolutely terrible, if you go back to my oldest videos, you see the only setup I had was nothing behind me. There was no backdrop at all. It was just my microphone and a webcam and my computer. That was it. and I have expanded on it a little bit, and I managed to get the foam in place, and everything seems to be working out really, really well. It just took a lot of time to get together. You know, it's a learning process. I had to learn everything about, oh, well, why is this here? Why is this here? Why is this here? That kind of thing, you know? It's just in due time. Anybody can do it. I wouldn't recommend doing it right away, but just take your time with it, and if you feel like YouTube's something you do, then go for the gusto, but do it a step at a time depending on your budget. That sounded an awful lot like a lecture, didn't it? Yeah, sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. It's like one of those, ooh, I'm actually talking about something that I know a little bit about, and I get excited and I keep going on and on and on and on and on and on and on, and I rant and rant and rant and rant. But I mean, who's really surprised by that? This one came from Twitter. Never apologize. Stand firm in your beliefs. That was regarding a joke tweet that I had made about an issue. I don't even remember what my tweet was about, really. I didn't really look at it. But what he said is absolutely right. Stand firm in your beliefs, what you believe in. I mean, as long as it's not hurting anybody else and it's doing good and it makes you happy, that's what really counts. So not being able to stand firm in your beliefs, I think, at least in my opinion, and I'm not going to try to go holier than thou on anybody or go and do another lecture, but if you don't stand firm in your beliefs and you just kind of give in and go with the flow of things, you're really losing yourself. And it's interesting, that just saying that right now made me think about it when I started YouTube. I had no idea who the hell I was. I had no idea where I was starting. I had no idea where it was going. You may notice in some of my old videos that my style tend to mimic other YouTubers because at the time, I didn't know what I was doing. So if any of you are new YouTubers and you're watching this, it happens. You have to discover what you do, what you're best at in this realm here. It's kind of similar to life. You have to discover yourself and figure out, not discover yourself in the dirty way. That just popped in my mind right when I said that because, you know, I have a mind of a 2-year-old sometimes and it's like, he just said the thing. But yeah, it's just getting your style down, figuring out who you are as a YouTuber, who you are as a person. The best way you can do it is reflect who you are as a person into YouTube if that's what you do, because that's when you know you're making the best content that you possibly can. And I mean, there's always learning. You can always learn, like presentation. Took me forever to get to this point, and I don't even think I'm at the best yet. I'd like to say that I'm at the best, but I'm clearly not. I'm still learning. You know, every day is a new experience. Every day I'm learning something new. I'm also learning who not to piss off. I have a bad habit with that too. But yeah, as he said, never apologize and stand firm in your beliefs, as long as it's not hurting anyone. Well, okay, I'm gonna get off my soapbox here. This has run on a little longer than I thought. I figured with only 5 comments read that it wouldn't go that long, but I just kind of went on, jumped on my soapbox and decided to have a conversation. Well, okay, if you have any comments, please let me know in the If you have any comments, let me know in the comment section down below. I am full of sense today! Anyways, if you have anything you'd like to say, anything at all, let me know in the comment section down below. We can have a conversation, or it'll be featured in next week's Reading Your Comments. So, but about comments, I encourage anyone and everyone to comment on the videos that I upload and all that good stuff. This week has been kind of rough because of Indie PopCon. But anyways, it's that time. What time? Outro time! Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button like Patish. Share the video with a friend, that would be great. And hey, if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button to join the Sigman Army today. I'm always looking forward to the future. I'm always excited about the future. I hope you are too. Thank you all for being along on this ride. We're on the quest to 300 subs. We'll get there, and I just want to do it honestly, you know, and every time I say stuff like this, I immediately think of, what do you mean? I want the channel to grow, but I want to do it organically, that kind of thing. That's another video for another time. Well, thank you all again so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Thank you for 266 subscribers. And as always, we'll see you in the next video.